So it's certainly not new or novel for rich people who own sports franchises to threaten to take their ball club and leave town. The Broncos got what they wanted from Denver at Burnham Yard after they suggested they might become the Lone Tree Broncos. Recently, the owners of Denver's new women's soccer team said they're considering other locations outside Denver. To understand their calculus, our Marshall Zellinger looks at the math.
Turning undeveloped land into a women's soccer stadium takes lots of money. Santa Fe Yards, the dirt lot just south of I-25 and Broadway, is supposed to become home to the Denver Summit women's soccer team. The owners of the team will pay for the stadium itself. The city is supposed to provide $50 million to buy the stadium land and build out roads, sidewalks, drainage, and other city infrastructure.
How can we transparently on city council, if we're appropriating money over, I want to see the funding agreement.
Except a city council committee delayed that agreement earlier this month when council president Amanda Sandoval wanted the city and team to show its work on the math.
I did not go into committee with any intention other than asking what I thought were basic, simple questions.
After Sandoval helped delay the funding agreements, the team put out a statement saying it's engaging with other jurisdictions outside Denver.
That's our opportunity to ask questions, and I didn't ever think it would lead to what it has led to.
Here is what the team and the Denver mayor's office want to happen. The city would provide $50 million to the special metro district that manages this plot of land, which will use the money to build out the infrastructure around the stadium. As property values rise from the development in this area, 90% of those new property tax dollars would stay with the special metro district. The city would only get 10% until the year 2042, when all property taxes would be paid out normal again.
For all of these, you require stadiums, and stadiums are not cheap. So these special projects have to be funded by this kind of financing.
You don't need to be the head of DU's real estate and construction management school like Vivek Shah to know developers and owners of sports teams want the best deal possible.
Rich people build stadiums. Can't rich people afford to just do it?
They can, but no developer would like to pay for infrastructure costs that are upfront.
Shocking. I want to talk about the property tax breakdown one more time. The property owners there already pay property taxes and will continue to do so as the property values increase. Where those property tax dollars go will change for a period of time. I'll just use some basic numbers here. Essentially in 2017, let's say your property taxes were like $100 and that goes to the city and Denver Public Schools. They'll get that same amount for 25 years. Anything that goes up because of the development there, that will then be split 90% to the developer, 10% to the city. Kyle.
I could have used a chart.
My hands are supposed to do that.
Yeah. No, I understand. No, it's important, and at the end of the day, what people want to know is it a real threat to leave or isn't it? And also, with respect to this new team, they're not the Denver Broncos, right? So the leverage is going to be a little different.
But I will say, whatever agreement gets put in place by City Council for this team gives us insight into what the Broncos may ultimately ask for in paper, because the same process is going to have to happen still for the Broncos to move forward Burnham Yard.
Just a lot more zeros. Yeah. Marshall Zellinger, thank you.